Guess who's back? Back again. Worst FM's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 I can't go any lower than that. Guess who's back? Let's press on.
1, 2, and we're off. Play me, play me, play me. Play me like my tongue is grinding.
I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome back to Corby Carnage, a new look. It's been 2 months since I've uploaded a Corby Carnage video, and it's been 2 months since I've played Football Manager, and here we are. Welcome back. This is a new look Corby Carnage. Main reason being is I now do not have the protection of the wonderful world of editing to get rid of all the rubbish bits. So this is it. This is raw. There's no cutting bits out unless I say something absolutely horrendous that is deeply offensive to many people. Then I'll probably have to get rid of that. But apart from that, this is it. We're here. So this is going to be a slightly longer video, I imagine. But we're going to play one game. We're going to play the first game of the season, of the third season with Corby Carnage now. 3 seasons. Well, I've done 2. 2 seasons is a lot, right? It's a lot of games. And we've moved nowhere, so great. In fact, from the last video, episode 20 of Corby Carnage, which if you haven't seen it, then do go back, by the way, and have a little look at the rest of the playlist of this series. But in that video, I said to everyone, right, I lost in the playoffs, I didn't get promoted, we're still in the Evo-Stik Northern Premier, as you can see here, and I basically said to everyone, do you think I should jump ship and move clubs, or do you think I should carry on with Corby and press on and all that sort of stuff? A couple of people left comments. One said, jump ship, move on, kind of thing. And somebody else was Mike, I think it was Just Mike Plays, said, well, why don't you see what jobs are available? So I did go and see what jobs are available, and basically there wasn't any. It's a poor market out there right now. So I've stuck with Corby. We're sticking with them at least. My thinking is for half a season, we're going to see how we go. I feel like if we're building on the last seasons, then hopefully we'll be in a place where we're looking at automatic promotion. I think if we're mid-table or bumming around in the second half of the table, then I'm like, stuff it, I'll leave them then. But I feel like there's hope yet. I feel like there's some hope in Corbs that I'm not willing to let go of just yet. So we're going to see how it goes. What I want to do is literally, after that playoff game, I played it, through pre-season a bit and that kind of thing. Bought and sold some players, which not many, but we'll get onto that. And then I literally haven't touched the game in 2 months. So this kind of is reminding myself of how to play this game and what my team are like, just as much as you're seeing it again now for the first time in a long time. Or maybe you're just watching these videos straight back to back. So in that case, that whole spiel was a waste of time. But anyway, let me show you our transfers over the pre-season. Nothing too exciting, to be honest. In terms of players who have gone out, Janos Koksis has gone out. I'm kind of glad to see the back of him, to be honest. He wasn't that great. The defender, he's gone to Merthyr Tydfil, of all places, so why not? Centre-back, you can see his stats weren't great. Looking back, I'm like, why did I even use him? I couldn't say his name very well either, so it was a waste. Anyway, Graham and other kind of players who have gone were all kind of nondescript players, really. Scott Gilbert, Morgan Campbell, Graham O'Day, Phil Heath. They're all players that I recognise the name of, but I don't think they ever featured in the starting 11, so that's fine. Anyway, now looking on the players that we've got in, we've got a few kind of interesting ones that I think will feature. Morgan Spruce here from Bristol Rovers, got him on loan. Young striker, finishing's 12. He's got a reasonably kind of good rating here from the coaches, and I think his physicals aren't bad, apart from balance. Which, to be fair, for a striker, that's quite important, actually, isn't it? So, oh well, he'll be a waste. So there's that guy. We've actually spent some money. I know. Kane Archer from Gloucester, we bought him in. He's a young goalkeeper, but he looks very good, actually. Looks a very good keeper indeed. If you look at this, for 17 years old, I know. Yes, I know what you're saying. Yeah, got good stats, good keeping stats here. Reflexes high, pushing out, rushing out's high. That's probably bad, isn't it? If your rushing out is high, yeah, your tendency to come off his line to react to through balls and crosses, yeah, that's actually not good. That's high. That should be low, shouldn't it? I think. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Should rushing out be high? On one level, it's kind of good. You want him to come out a bit. So maybe 10 in the middle is best. So if he's 12, that's good. Anyway, yeah, so he looks good. Kane Archer, £250 I bought him for. Then we've got Ben Cooper from Slough. What's this fella? I don't remember him at all. Right midfielder, 19 years of age. Oh, that's right. I've been trying to beef up the sort of midfield a little bit. Bring a few players in there. Then we've got Robert Brooks, now from Portsmouth. On loan, who's, look at his ratings are going up. Wow, up and to the right all round. 2.4k's worth. He's likely to play in the first team. 18 years old again, another youngster. Doesn't look bad. He doesn't look amazing. His physicals are high, so that's always good. With low league teams, you want your physicals to be high, don't you? So that's good. Bertie Humphreys, East Thurrock, 19 years old, defensive midfielder. Not bad. Yeah, he's got a very big forehead. So I'm happy. What else have we got? Tadcaster. Okay, two players from Tadcaster here. We're rooting through Tadcaster's squad and ripping their players out of there. Derek Leesley's one of them, 24 years old. Looks like he's a midfielder left, defender left, and a striker. Wow, crikey. So he's obviously favoured as a sort of left player, but he can play up front as well. But I won't play him up. It looks like I'll be playing him on the left. I do remember distinctively going for midfield, like left and right, because if I remember rightly, I'll come back to my squad in a minute, but I think we had gaps there. And then lastly is Ryan Doby, who is a central defender, who's a real player. Look at that. He's got a real photo and everything. So 2.5k, yeah, doesn't look bad. Probably to replace Coxis, I imagine. So here we go. Here's the squad. And you see Ryan Doby there is starting, the real player. That is Ryan Doby. Robert Brooks, who's the one of my loan players, isn't he? Yeah, on loan from Portsmouth. Yeah, he's starting in centre midfield. And Morgan Spruce up front with probably one of the Silent brothers, I imagine. Yep, with Silent J up there, and Silent N finds himself on the bench. Scandalous, right? Scandalous. But we'll see how we go on, and we'll go from there. So let's press on with the game. You can see ability has gone a bit lower from last time, which isn't great, I'll be honest. But let's see how we go. We're going to go with 4-2-4. I think 4-2-4 is just my favourite formation. I think there's a bit of scope in there to do some good stuff, and you can get some decent attacks in. But generally, if you put the wingers on support, like I just have there, then they will come back a little bit more as well. So there doesn't tend to be such a huge gap. So let's press on. The first game of the season is against Scarborough Athletic, who, if off the top of my head, I think, yes, look at. Look. That last season they won the league in the Evo-Stik Northern League First Division North. Crikey, they came first in the league, so they're promoted. Where are they? They're general. You've gone to general, and you see their media prediction 21st. 21st. Definitely going to get relegated, or they'll beat me, and it'll be really embarrassing. So that'll be sad. They're 4-3-3. That's probably what they're going to be playing. We're going to be in control. I think. No, we're playing. Are we at home or are we away? I can't even remember. Oh look, we're at Queensgate Stadium. So we're away. We shouldn't really go in control if we're away. But then they are rubbish. So we'll leave it in control. Control mentality. Look, they are going for a 4-3-3. We're going to beat them. So in their face, gutted. I hope so. Anyway, we'll just see how we go. Good. Right. I'm going to use the assistant manager a bit more this season. I don't tend to use the assistant manager that much, but we are going to use him. See, just because I think it saves time, but also I trust him. I feel like his trust has been, I feel like his trust has been earned. Yeah, that's what I feel. Right, let's crack on. Start match. I've lost my headphones. That's a new addition. I don't say I've lost it. I've just broken them. So until I get nice, shiny new ones, I'm going headphoneless. But I don't really need them because I realise I don't actually listen to anything. So anyway, we by the way, I've been playing around with my laptop, and so I've had to put the graphics on really low in order for it to cope with recording Football Manager. So we're on 2D Classic for the highlights. Let me just speed the highlights up a bit. They're a bit slow. Here we go, that's a bit better. And then we are on extended highlights, but then when we go to goals, I want to go close. So we will see. I tell you what, stuff that. I did some work, and I think we can make it. We're going to make the highlights close. We're going to see it in 3D, folks. This is a step up for me. I did the work, and because I made the graphics low, I think this should be recording it. So if it doesn't, then this is going to be the weirdest mixture of kind of highlights and the worst video you've ever seen. But if it works, then great. Here we go. So now seems a bit fast, doesn't it? Crikey. There's no happy medium, is there? Oranuga plays it into Bruce, who scores! He scores 8 minutes into the season. Morgan Bruce on the 9th minute. He's scored in front of no one, but it doesn't matter. Scarborough Athletic are 1-0 down against the mighty Corb. Come on, Corb. Here we go. Here's Oranuga with the cross into the box. Lovely pass along, and Spruce tucks it away. In the excitement of starting this new season and this new video, I forgot to even run through my full starting 11. Hopefully you saw it on the squad page. But you can see it here. Martin Phillips in goal, Kennedy, Stedman, all the usuals. Carter's still there, Love, Ben Cooper, Oranuga, all the usuals are still there. So here we are with another highlight. And then we've been challenged. And Garstang for Scarborough's got it. Plays it back to Wiley. So yes, we are on low graphics. Haley is on the attack. Don't let him. Solid display from Martin Phillips. Isn't Martin Phillips the guy who does the Saving Money website? Martin Phillips. I think it is. I think it might be. I can't remember. Anyway, moneysavingexpert.com. That's a free ad there. I'm not being paid to say that. Be the weirdest advertisement promotion ever, asking a Football Manager content creator to advertise his Money Saving Expert website. It's an odd connection. Poor marketing if that was to happen, but it wasn't in real life. So anyway, here we go. Scarborough with a corner here, and it seems now a little bit slow on the highlights again. So I'm going to speed them up. Here we go. Oh, crikey. 2 months out of the game, and I feel like I'm out of the game. Do you know what I mean? I need to get all my settings back, it feels. Right, let's mark him up a bit. Let's mark some of these players up. Okay, we're heading towards half time, and we are 1-0 up, everybody. We're not playing brilliantly, but we're winning, so it's a good start to the season. I feel like we need to start the season really strong and get in that top 3 really early on if we want to sort of really have a decent chance of getting promoted. I've got coffee today, by the way, so I'm going up in the world. I might have lost my headphones, but here I am with coffee, just enjoying a little sip of that. It's lovely. Here we go. Scarborough Athletic on the attack. Finley through to Clarkson. Garstang plays it across. Haley. Come on, challenge him, boys. Close him down. Here's Wiley. And Haley, has a shot. Wonderful save from Phillips. He is like a wall, I think. He is so good. And here's a corner now for them. Oh, dear. Hamill. I should have a little glance at the match stats at some point. But here's oh my good. Oh, and he holds onto it beautifully there. And look, Scarborough have had way more possession than us, and everything. So we're not actually playing that well. So assertively, we're gonna. I know you're capable of better here, boys. Come on, let's just give them a little bit of a confidence boost. You go to the whole passionately. You weren't bad, but I believe you can do better. Always handy when you know some of the algorithms of the game, right? Always helpful. So here we go. Second half, kicking off. Galpin, Lewis. I'm saying that I know the algorithms, but I'm still crap. So algorithms, schmalgorithms, really, isn't it? Here's Garstang. Come on, let's have a challenge, boys. And here's Clarkson on the attack here, and they've got it in from the left, and I don't know what happened there. It was people were fannying around with it on the goal line. I think Phillips was all over the place, and if we can catch the replay of that, here we go. Here's Clarkson, and he gets the cross right from the byline, doesn't he? Yeah, there's the cross. Garstang heads it, hit the crossbar, and then who touched it? Who touched it? Who? It looked like it was an own goal. It looked like an own goal from my defender there. But I think it looks like they're claiming it. I can't. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from that. But messy to say the least. Okay, it's a cross from us. Come on, Brookside. Come on, lad. And he's taken him on, and he's got a cross in. Silent J. Has the head, and Roberts held on to it there. How are my new players doing? Let's have a little look here. 6.3 for Benke, but he is new, isn't he? Is he new? I don't really remember him. Silent J, 6.5, not playing that well. Gregor Love. Spruce is playing brilliantly, 6.9. They're all looking nervous, though. That's the problem. I don't want you to be nervous. I want you to be strong. Strong, lads. Come on. 6.8, Oranuga. We'll keep him on. Coops, though. Maybe I should bring off Coops and put on somebody else. Maybe bring on Oddface. Classic Oddface. We're doing it. Come on, Oddie. I really would love it. Maybe I should change his name to Bill Oddie. Oh my goodness, and Scarborough had all the space in the world then. And now, oh crikey. This is not looking good at all. 2-1 down. Look at this. Garstang had practically the whole pitch to himself. Defenders came over. Who was that? I'm naming and shaming him. Dobby. Yeah, it was Dobby, but maybe I should call him Dobby, like that little alien thing in Harry Potter. Oh, Dobby! Why did I do that? Stupid. If only I was editing things, I would have got that bit out. But now, so Dobby. We got Dobby in the team, and Dobby messed up on his debut. The idiot little alien boy. Right, Derek Carter's having a poor game as well. Let's see. Have we got any? Yeah, we have got Clayton. Let's bring on Clayton. Thing is, maybe Silent Un needs to come on for his brother, because his brother's not playing that well, hasn't scored yet. Let's just give Silent Un a bit of a, come on lads, I trust you. And he's looking happy. Come on. We're in control, so I don't want to lose the first game of the season. We were 1-0 up. And now look at us. Right, come on. This is not a good start. I wanted to kind of come back with a bit like, yeah, oh, wow, he's amazing. Look. Oh, and now we're going to go 3-1 up, aren't they? Saved it. Well done, lad. Great save from Phillips. Stedman clears it. Beautiful stuff. And, right, 80th minute. Do I need to go into control? What are we doing for... Look, they've had so much possession. I probably should have looked a bit more at this. Let's go route one. Let's start clearing the ball to the flanks. We're going to have to up the tempo. We're going to go a bit wider, and we're going to push these people up. Hit early crosses. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, 80. Oh, I haven't pressed start. Everybody. So you got to hit start. It's a mess, isn't it? This is the reality of the way I play Football Manager. With no editing, this is what you get. This is what you're stuck with now. Me forgetting to press buttons. Like, how do I continue? How do we get the game going again? It's shocking. 90th minute. We're heading into injury time, and we are 2-1 down. This isn't a good start. At least no one saw it. At least no. Oh look, apart from that one bloke. Look at that one bloke. He looks like dodgy, doesn't he? He looks a bit dodgy. That fella, like just on his own in the middle of a stadium, gone to watch Scarborough Athletic play on a Saturday afternoon. Ooh, yeah, I bet he's a criminal. And anyway, it's gone, and it's full time, and crikey. That is not a good start. People who were predicted to be 21st in the league have just beaten us 2-1. This is not great. I'm going to let them know that right at the beginning. Aggressive, I'm far from pleased. At least they got a bit of motivation from that. So look at that. They were all over us, really. Like, yeah, possession-wise, so many more. So much more of the ball than us. But oh well, that kicks us off this season, and the next game is against Ilkeston on the 5th. What I'll probably do is play a couple more games before we come back. I don't know if I've got any cup games planned yet. We've got the Northern League First Cup. We don't know who we're playing there. We've got Sheepshed, Whitby, Blythe, Tadcaster. Maybe I should play Tadcaster because I've stolen a couple of their players. I don't know. I'll play about 5 or 6 games. Then we'll come back and play another game. Wow. So I just dropped it. I just dropped the camera, so without editing, that'll look great. I think I've broken my little holder. What's the holder things called? what are they? Tripod. I've broken the tripod in my first game of this. Coming back, this is not good. Nearly broke the camera, lost the game as well. But wish me the best. Leave your comments below. Hope you're enjoying this video. Thanks for coming back again. Thanks for all the support to people who have said yes, you should carry on. So glad you're making videos again. It feels like a summer's day. It is a summer's day, to be honest, but it feels like a summer's day playing Football Manager. You know what I mean? It feels like the beauty and the warmth of the sun of your face as I've loaded up FM and played it again. Wonderful stuff. But if you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're new to this channel and first time of watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, then do hit that subscribe button as well and the notification button. Meanwhile, my phone's gone off. I'm going to see what it is. But until next time, I'll see you later.